This is my teeth before braces. Today I'm getting braces installed to close the gaps and straighten out my teeth. I'll be making videos every day to track my progress. You go in and get your final consultation, they do some x-rays, and they scan your entire head. Finally, you get to your seat and they polish your teeth. Once your teeth are polished, you rinse your mouth out with water, then they apply some blue stuff, and then that gets wiped off. Now they'll do one last rinse before installing the braces. They put some really adhesive glue on my teeth and then started installing the brackets until they got brackets on every single tooth. It's time to install the wire, and we're pretty much done. Once all the wire is installed, my first appointment is complete. This is my teeth after 6 weeks of having braces. Today is my first checkup. This is the teeth before the checkup. That middle gap is almost gone. Now let's go to the orthodontist. They did a quick check on my progress. Next step was to remove the old wire, and it's time to upgrade to a thicker wire. Now it's time to install the power chain, and this makes my teeth feel extremely tight. Then they installed a thicker wire, and finally we put in these rubber bands to correct my overbite. After 110 days of braces, it's time for my third appointment. These are all the tools that they'll be using today and my new wires. They start by unlinking all of the brackets. Unlinking some of these actually hurt, so be prepared for that. Next step, they cut off the ends of the wire connected to your brackets. This is so that they can pull the wire right out. Now it's time to remove that wire. You'll automatically feel a relief of tension from your teeth. That's how strong these wires are. Next step is time to remove the power chain. Thank God, but I'm actually getting another one installed. The power chain is to close your gaps and realign your teeth. And it's so weird looking at my braces with no wires and no bands. Once the wire and the bands are out of my mouth, my orthodontist did a brief checkup on my teeth, and my teeth are still misaligned. So we're reinstalling the power chain to pull my teeth from the right to the left to line them up with the bottom teeth. Also, some of my teeth are actually lower than other ones, and this will be fixed at my next appointment. Now it's time to choose the color of the power chain. Which color should I choose?
What would you recommend?
I got kind of nervous and just said
maybe that navy.
And
so for the navy, I don't have the power chain, but I do have black.
Yeah, let's do black.
Black? Why did I say black?
Are you a YouTuber?
And yeah, I did just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's crazy. Not to mention that Dental Digest also follows and subscribes to me. And thanks to you guys, I was able to purchase my dream car. So thank you for all your support. Now it's time to install this black power chain. And it doesn't look that bad. Although when choosing out a power chain color or rubber band color, you do want to choose colors that contrast your teeth to make your teeth look whiter. Next step, we're installing the bottom wire. And I can already feel the strength of this on my teeth. She places the wire near the brackets and then cuts off the excess and then pushes the wire into the brackets and then closes the door on the Damon bracket. These are Damon braces if you're wondering why I do not have rubber bands on them. Damon braces have little doors that the wire goes in and can be closed instead of holding the wire to the bracket using a rubber band. Damon brackets cost more, but they have more of a minimal design and they are more effective, shortening the time frame you have to have braces. And just when I thought this appointment was over, a problem happened. After installing the power chain, turns out it was installed incorrectly. Thankfully, the orthodontist recognized the problem and fixed it immediately. But what would have happened if the problem was never fixed? Would my teeth be messed up? My teeth could have easily been misaligned from the strength of the power chain. But thankfully, I have a great orthodontist. And now I'm excited to see what happens to my teeth within this next 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, I have my fourth appointment. Today, I'm supposed to get my braces removed, but I still have gaps in my teeth. This is all the supplies that they're going to be using on today's appointment. This is Anna, and she's going to be doing my x-rays today. I have to go into this weird contraption. This is Dr. Park, my orthodontist. After looking at the teeth, he's saying that they're looking really good. This starts with removing my wires. Once the door is open, the wire can pop right out. Now it's time to remove this ugly black power chain. Now my orthodontist does a quick assessment on my teeth. Now we're grinding down the old glue, and then I rinse my mouth out with water. I quickly clean and polish the teeth by applying Vaseline to the lips. Then they put on a cheek retractor, a bite guard, and they apply a gauze wrap. Now it's time to dry off the teeth. This is a blue gel etchant. Now we just wipe off the teeth, and they're ready to be rinsed. A bracket can now then be placed. This blue light is used to cure the glue. Now I have brackets on all of my teeth. And it's time to choose another color for my braces. And that's correct. I went with clear again. They're placing 2 power chains on my teeth. Now to apply even more pressure, it's time to place the wires. But they missed a bracket on one of my teeth, and that's because I have a cavity that needs to be fixed. How do you fix a cavity if you have braces? This bracket was removed at my last orthodontist appointment so that I can get this cavity fixed. So let's head to the dentist to get it fixed now.
All right, sir. We'll hang out. We'll be in a few, okay?
Thank you.
This is going to be intense. I mean, look at all the equipment that they're going to be using today. These are the drill tips that they're going to be using.
You want to get them all done, right?
Yeah, if I can.
See how much punishment you can take.
So what all do you have to do exactly?
Drill fill.
Okay, cool.
Lots of drilling. I'm going to start if anything hurts, sensitive. Wave your hand.
Once the area was numbed, the dentist used a drill to remove the decayed part of the teeth. This is to prepare for the filling. After the decayed portion of the tooth is removed, the dentist will clean the cavity thoroughly to get rid of any debris and bacteria. The dentist then applies etching solution to the tooth surface. This helps create a better bond between the filling material and the tooth. Now he's using composite resin to fill the tooth. Once the cavity is filled, it is shaped to fit the tooth's contour. Now the composite resin is cured with a blue light. After the filling has been placed and adjusted, the dentist will polish it to make sure it blends in with the rest of my teeth. Now it's time for a final examination and everything's good to go. Today I'm going to my 5th orthodontist appointment. I recently got a big cavity fix, so the hygienist asked this question.
Did you end up getting that restoration done?
Yep.
So all of my teeth should really be perfect now, right?
Glad to see those back brackets stayed on.
The back brackets are important because they're going to be attaching the wires to them today.
Looks amazing.
And that's really good to hear.
And we are also looking at engaging upper and lower sevens.
Now it's time to open up all the doors on these Damon brackets. These are Damon braces which have doors on the front versus the traditional rubber band braces. Pop off the old wires because we're going to be switching those out today. And it's always really weird seeing my teeth without any wires on them. I don't know if I'm ready to see my teeth without braces yet. And these ramen noodle looking things are my old power chain. So let's go ahead and remove that, and we're going to be choosing a different color today. Comment down below what color your braces are. Today I'm trying something brand new.
Put a little bit of the sand paste to make sure that the surface of that tooth is nice and clean.
This is actually so the bracket can stay on the tooth. This tooth doesn't even have a bracket on it, so we're going to dry it off, apply some blue etching gel, dry off the tooth completely with this. Now we apply some really sticky glue. This is so we can place a bracket right on the center of the tooth so that we can start adjusting that. Before the bracket is set permanently, it is moved into position. This is really important because the tooth has to be moved in the right direction in order to line up with the rest of the teeth. Use a blue light to cure the glue. Now it's time to choose a color.
Would you like to do silver or clear?
I'll give that a shot.
This one? And these are called parachains, and these will only go on the top.
I chose silver for the color of the power chain, and this is used to pull in all the teeth so that closes the gaps. Now we got to install the wire, and this is what really straightens out the teeth. This is not painful installing, but it does bring a little bit of discomfort within the next few days. Now we just close the doors on these Damon brackets. That's what makes these braces a little different.
Gonna go from there down to these two hooks right here.
This is to fix my teeth from landing right on top of each other. Now it's time to endure this pain for the next few days. And finally, this is what my teeth are looking like today. Look at that before and after. A lot of changes have been made, but my teeth are not perfect. So follow me to follow my braces journey.